Oh, here we are. We're going to do that. Well, I do my paperwork. What's going on, everybody? My name is Virgil from Long Skip to America. I'm going to do some paperwork and have my NOS. Oh, yeah. Put this on. Oh, well, I didn't see that. Did I now? No, I did not see that. Yo, Brian, what's up, man? What is going on? Put my thing right here. And copy. And then paste. And then... Am I counting cash? No, not yet. I'm actually just doing a ton of bids. Just a lot of bidding, really. Ton of paperwork and a ton of bidding. So, like I've discussed before, it is August in what, another week? Another week. So, Ron, what's up, man? No, I'm just doing paperwork. We got to go live. And just go live. I'll do paperwork. What's going on, Ron? How are you? I put the link in there if anybody wants to hop up. If not, go fuck yourselves. No, I just been slacking on paperwork. I've just been slacking paperwork. I made like a bunch of videos that I still have yet to. Hold on. I still have yet to put together posts, make thumbnails for. I'll show you. Those are all the plow videos I never finished putting together. A bunch of sweeping videos I never finished. Well, then I just gotta give it to that kid, and then here's one with a bunch of bottles I found. Look at that. Oh, is that a, hold on a minute. Dude, that bottle was full of Fireball. Oh, sorry. Yo,
Pops. What's going
man,
on?
I was not much. I was gonna go live last night, but I was beat, man.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you?
Oh, just up here trucking in Indiana. Got to go play 18 tomorrow. It's going to be rough. I think the temperature's going to be a balmy 80.
Yeah, it's a beautiful weekend actually.
So I'll carry an extra sweat towel with me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
What you up to?
I'm sure the lady with the alcohol in the cart will be cruising around.
No, my courses I play are a little too cheap for that. So, yeah.
Scumbag.
I know it. What can I say? I don't have your money. If I had your money, man, I'd be on Donald Trump's mailing list for all his courses.
You'd be at what's that one? Chestnut Ridge, I think, in Jersey.
No, hell, I don't know. Shit, he's got so many. I'll take any one of them.
Yeah, he does.
What's going on there, Mr. Ronjamin?
Ron, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Going
How
good.
How you been? What's new and exciting? Have you conquered the planet yet?
I heard Benji gave him a call. Spoke to Ronjamin.
Yeah. How is old Benji doing?
Doing good, but he's just, whatever the weather is in Alabama, he's doing good. Sounds like he's doing good. So.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? So
I do.
Right. Hold on, let me grab my file real quick. Start this. Now I'm slacking. But I decided to go live while I do paperwork.
Yeah.
Maybe talk a little smack. The problem with going live and doing this, I get distracted and I'll get shit done. You know, so
Yeah, we do have Ron has a tendency to do that to people.
yeah, he does. And and then I'm out of half and half cream for my coffee. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
shit, God.
Uh,
So my wife
well,
was like, "You want me to go get you something?" I'm like, "No, it's after 9 o'clock. Fuck that."
yeah.
But
Well,
look,
we was able to lock down those 3 properties.
oh, you got him?
Yep.
Nice.
So that's 7. I ain't even started yet.
Now goes a mowing.
Yeah, that's those are all of those are set up on biweeklies right now. Everything.
Yeah. Well, now I know. I know Ray does a lot of biweeklies. Now, is that common by you too? Actually, to do a lot of biweeklies.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Is it?
Just depends on the neighborhood you're in.
Gotcha.
But because this is Furt and Squirt guy that's handling all of it, and
Yeah.
it is too much to put on him on a weekly basis. So until I'm there to handle it all,
Yeah.
So he's doing
Gotcha.
pretty good with it. Stacking him a little cash. Learning some ins and outs, and
Well, yeah. I mean, what's that saying? Trial by fire, right? I mean, how
that's
else are you
right.
gonna learn? You know what I mean, so.
That's right.
But man, I listen. I hope you too make it to the million club, so you can get to the Billy Club.
Well,
So.
I'm Augusta's gonna save me. I figured I'd buy me a 15-mile radius, and that way, I got the squatters' rights on, 15
You only get
square.
the 5 mile radius. I mean, I don't know.
But if I buy three, I get 15.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I
You
didn't.
see,
I should
you got to
email.
think big. You got to
I
think
should
big.
email them and ask me if
You
we
see,
buy
you see,
3.
you see, Verge. I just don't think that you was thinking big enough all these years. You just need to think bigger.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. So, but so I don't know how big. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't remember how big your the HOA where you live is.
Oh,
But
shoot. That's what, 50 houses?
is it?
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't
So
touch that
like,
crap with a 10-foot
there's a
pole.
place called. I should do like a regular video on this. That way I could post the address and property size so people can get an idea. So like in Piscatio, yes, yeah, Piscataway, New Jersey. There's a condominium complex called Society Hill. I almost said pistachios.
No.
Anyway, so the bid there from March 1st to November 30th, right?
Yep.
Breaks down to 9 monthly payment. I really, maybe I should do a walkthrough with this thing. I don't know how to make a video on this one. So anyway, I can share that with you guys. I don't think anybody on YouTube is bidding against me. So.
Oh, so Willie's alive, Ron?
Oh, I went to. Oh, you saw Willie on Tuesday? How's Willie doing? I gotta call him, man. I'm fucking so distracted.
What are you putting up there? I didn't see.
So I don't know if I don't know if you guys can view that right. So it would be 9 monthly payments of $10,575.
Yeah.
That's what the contract comes out to. So that would be. I don't know how I would do a video on that to show everybody the property. And when I spoke to someone else about it, they're like, "Well, how much plowing is it?" That's no plowing. That's from March 1st through November 30th.
Oh my God, you used that S word.
What was the S word?
Snow.
Oh yeah, that's no snow on that one. No snow for you. But not to get sidetracked. It's so easily to do. They showed a video of the guy that crashed. That when they shut down 95, that whole thing.
Yeah, the tanker.
Yeah. They didn't say what he was holding. I didn't watch it what they were holding, but they showed the clip of him driving down. Dude, that happened fast. I mean, that happened really fast.
Yeah.
Because I was like, did he have time to jump out of the truck?
That was a fuel tanker.
What was it? Dude,
Yeah,
I mean,
he was hauling fuel. Yeah.
He must have been going fast on down that ramp because I mean, he was booking from far away. Yo. I'm getting up at 6. Yeah. All right. Sorry. I gotta get up at 6 tomorrow. But
6 on a Saturday? What the hell?
Yeah. I just got shit to do, man. So I had to get up early this morning. And I couldn't eat last night because I had to do blood work. A bunch of doctor appointments coming up. So and so that should be it, which kind of fucked me up a little bit because I got a couple of vacations coming up. So I have to call my, coordinate with my kids because my vacations are split up in 4. Well, maybe 5, maybe 3 of them are for my kids, right? So I do one vacation with each one, right? And then plus I got my own little private thing I do, and then I just got a lot of stuff going on family wise that I might have to take some more time off than usual. So but I gotta get these stupid doctor's appointments out of the way first before I can do anything. So but I almost fucked up. Yes, I did for a second. Yeah, because the whole fucking not eating thing messes me up, man.
You don't reckon it has anything to do with the Dunkin' Donuts on the way home by chance, do you?
It does, actually. It does. I was thinking about it the other day. I don't know how people do the whole fasting. So I'm like, damn. But yeah, so I gotta get these doctor appointments out of the way. Anyway, so what's going on in Brian's world, man? What's going on there?
Man, we just been running this week. We've been running strong. Can't complain.
Anything new in the trucking industry?
No, it's still the same old shit show. Shit in equals shit out,
Damn. All righty then.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Well, this is construction season, and the state of Indiana sucks when it comes to construction because they just tear the whole fucking state apart at one time.
Now I bitched about the roads in Jersey and PA. How are the roads in Indiana?
Well, normally they're not too terribly bad, but
all right.
They've just got so much going on. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's to get across the city now. If you're going from east to west, it's just a nightmare. They got half the bottom loop shut down completely. And that's going to end in another week. They did the other side a month ago, so it'll start getting a little bit better. But just the traffic and the bullshit, I don't normally encounter.
Yeah.
I bet I sat through 100 red lights today running back and forth across this city a couple of times.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, it's Friday. I mean, it's fucking.
Well, it's every day because people have no options. There ain't but 2 ways to get to the west side right now, and that's one main artery of a city street from east to west, or run up through town and run out 70. So.
Gotcha.
Been pretty bad, but hopefully we'll get to the end of it. But freight's good. I mean, I've been running my what off.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped. I'm just stopped tonight. So, and I just refuse to do anything tomorrow except go play golf. Put my driver in my hand and go take my frustrations out on that poor little ball with dimples.
That's all right.
tear up the course a little bit so that way the greenskeepers have something to do. I'd hate for them to be out of a job.
So basically, you're supporting the people on the greens.
That's the way I look at it. When I dig those, I do a little bit better than a divot. I excavate with the damn club. So.
You're keeping them busy. You're keeping them.
Oh, we're trying.
Make sure they're working.
We're trying. Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
That's been about it, man. That's just,
I got you.
Trucking. That's about it.
I got you.
Well,
the kind lady at the office that I became friends with, right? They were kind enough to give me to show me what Brightview came in on their numbers.
Oh yeah,
dude, they're high.
I imagine their labor rate's probably through the roof.
I'm sure it is. I wish I had that. I don't have that sheet, but they came in at. Everything came in high. Their total came in at 146 for the year, which broke down to 9 payments of $15,215. And they're pretty high and everything, really.
Mm-hmm. How much property is this?
Not including the extension that they added. They've been buying other land. Hold on, I got a map here of it they gave me. And let me find the map. Because they purchased, well, they've been fighting a while to buy this land. And there's actually two parts of two different lots that they were trying to buy. This one lot that they were going to buy also they couldn't buy because the lady next door, she bought the land, and I forgot what it's called, but she made it so that no one could ever build on it.
Yeah.
She was mad that her son used to hunt on all those properties. She's got like a little horse ranch thingy going on there. So
yeah.
But very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, Brian. Damn, I had something else I wanted to show you. Yo, did you see that link I sent you today? You didn't watch that.
Yeah, no, that 2-hour video. I clicked on it and seen it was 2 hours or something, and I couldn't have time for that today.
Was it 2
hours? Podcast. Yeah, it was podcast. It was like 2
hours.
Oh,
that was valuetainment. That was
GDP or whatever.
Oh, I forgot who was on it. Well, yesterday he had Anthony Weiner, and that guy's a fucking mess. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he
was the one that had all the shit on his laptop from the chick.
Yeah. Dude, very, very interesting. His wife worked for Hillary for like a billion years or whatever, something like that. And then he got busted twice, technically. The second time he got busted is why he went to jail. I didn't even know he went to jail. So he, anyway, guy's a real dick. But it was pretty good. Yesterday it was pretty good. I think the one I sent you was a different one. And then next week or the week after, I think he's got Chris Cuomo.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
And he's got I forgot who the lineup is that he's got coming up. Because Anthony Weiner, he's got like a little podcast. And apparently Anthony Weiner was the one that wanted to come on the show. It's not like they searched him out. He wanted to come on because he's doing a podcast and he wants to learn, I guess, learn the business or whatever. Yeah. But his podcast is on AM radio. So, yo, look who it is, Mr. Madam G. What the fucking fuck, man?
Oh, Mr. X-Mark man. Mr. Big Pimpin' Cadillac dude. Top man, top dollar equipment man. What's up?
He's top G over there. Oh, hold
That's
on.
right.
I'm not paying attention. I got somebody else coming in here.
Oh, look, Dirty's here too. Yeah,
Dirty's
we
in here
know
with-
we know why you can't hear Dirty. So now we're gonna talk shit about you because you can't, you know.
No, I can't.
don't-
You-
yeah, that's right. Is that Jake?
yeah, I think his camera's off. Jacob, is your camera off?
Mm,
Think it's on. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Are you
Weird.
naked? Is that why we're not seeing
No,
you?
I'm working. I have the
Oh, what are you
camera
doing?
facing at me, cleaning windows. Maybe you just hold on. Let's see, camera. No,
Oh.
it's on. Maybe it's
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good. We can hear you.
well, as long as you can hear me. I mean,
Yeah.
How you
How's
been,
that?
Jake? It's been a minute.
just working all the time, like normal.
Yeah,
What's going on with you?
just try.
You two lively gentlemen.
Well, you know, Pop, I think here was going to start counting his cash, but then when I popped in, he was real quick to push it to the side and, you know, pull out bills and shit and start poor mouthing. You know,
He was
It's not
pulling out
hard,
the
man.
envelopes is what he was doing.
there was going to be stacks of $100 bills flying everywhere, but, you know, I may have cut him off at the pass.
I was stuffing envelopes with them.
You
know,
fucked it up for everybody. Thanks, man.
I was just going to coach him into, you know, sticking all of it into the casino envelope for me. You know, that's all.
You coming on trying to tell him to stick it up his bank isn't going to do anything.
Oh my lord!
Yep. So,
Well, because you know it is the weekend, so you know what Virgil's doing.
Yep.
Do I
Folks
even have to say?
Don't knock it till you try it, man. Busted him with his envelopes. That's it, man. MG. I was trying to make an envelope for Brian so he can go to the casino.
That's right. I was in the casino last night and I left quick. I went in and had dinner and watched a couple horse races, and I thought, well, you know, maybe I'll hang around and bet on. You know, maybe I'll hang around and bet on a couple of races or whatever. Screw this shit. I went down to the casino and stuck $250 in the machine, and well, it was gone in a matter of, you know, seconds, and I screw it. I went out. I didn't even stay. So I need to go take revenge. I need my revenge.
Now, how do you get revenge on the casino?
With your envelopes.
Oh, with my envelopes? Damn,
See, I get revenge, and you look at it as an investment into your future. Because you see, if I hit big, well, you know,
I got you.
Know, just trying to
Madam
put a
G
little positive
said,
twist on it.
Madam G said, "Hookers and blow, let's go."
Hookers and blow, let's go. I think Madam G's probably already got him some Captain Come On back. It's dark over there, so we know he ain't out playing on that X Mark. We know he didn't have no light kits installed on it. But the temperatures are good. I can't complain. This is nice.
What you talking about? It's hotter than a fucking rat fucking in a wool sock.
We have a high of 80 tomorrow here in Indy. I can't wait. Yep.
I hate you.
Yep. Man, I'm telling you. Oh,
Oh, this is for the cemetery. Fuck that. These people are pretty England, man.
Well, why not? You can do a cemetery.
I'm not interested.
A little too much weed eating.
I looked into cemeteries a while ago, and it's just not for me. It's not fit.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't fit us. Listen, if you can do it, make money at it, all the power to you. It's just not us. Like we watch guys.
Last time I went to my grandparents' grave, like there's some person that goes through there and like puts signs out saying they'll mow your plot for $10. I mean, like really? Yeah. I'm like,
what kind of cemetery is this?
I'm like, have a little respect for the dead. Don't go in there and advertising your business.
Man, he said he hits it big with your envelopes. that mofo would disappear like Mikey with that hundo. Yeah, that was great. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, you
was-
probably.
Hey, Virgil, let me hold $100.
Mhm. Well, Verge, look, if I hit it big, I'd at least bite you out on the yacht. Come on, man. I'd at least do that.
Oh God, that was great.
Yeah.
Hey Andrew.
What's up, Andrew?
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that. I don't know why they sent me this, but I'm not interested.
Well, I'm sure you get sent all kinds of stuff.
Bitch,
What I want you to do, is this. I want you to prove something, Virgil. I
What's
want
up?
you to show the world right now, live,
Yeah.
how many hundreds you can actually pack in an envelope. It's that whole Tootsie licking, biting thing going on night with the owl. You remember that? What's that? We'll do it with hundos.
Does the envelope have to close?
Well, yeah, I want you to mail it to me.
Yeah.
2, 3.
I wonder if anyone's ever done that.
I don't know. You should try it. Let's see if you can set it. Let's see if you can set a Guinness Book of World Records.
That'll be a long night.
Yeah. Mad MG said, Andrew, what's my weather like? What's the weather like for Mr. Mad MG there, Andrew? We have a beautiful weekend coming, so this is great.
Oh.
No,
I think Tennessee got hit pretty good here this last week or so.
Did they really?
Yeah. Kentucky, a lot of flooding and crap.
Well, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Seemed to have stayed south.
Fuck that.
But
yeah, like when they come in, Jacob, like this will be one. This makes sense. I'm still getting used to the fucking camera.
I can't even see my camera.
Oh, this would be like one big packet. And most of the time it's like wasted paper, right? So like in here, like it'll say like, it'll just be like just the basic bullshit info, because like the snow stuff is coming out. Brian's favorite word, right? Oh. So that's all this is. I don't know if I can see that now. There we go. Like that's just snow and ice. And basically all this is for snow and ice, right? But then it'll be, let's see, when do I get to the good stuff? So,
man, it's going to be that time soon enough, huh?
Yeah, well, those usually come in at August. They usually come in like beginning of August, and you have to have them submit usually by the end of August, sometimes pushing beginning of September. Some sites want like this one, like they want these separate. And these are like for, I'll show you the list. These are like for churches, banks, Bed Bath & Beyond is gone. So, I don't even know how, let me see if I can show you the list. So like when this bid comes in, they send me this shit, and then, well, I'm horrible with the camera thing. I probably better off just reading all these things. So it's everything from Wells Fargo to some churches, Starbucks, Speedway.
Well, you're from Brooklyn, so we know you can't fucking read. So I don't know why you're from.
What happened?
Nothing.
So, but lazy boys to Christmas tree shop. They're out the door. So it's Bed Bath & Beyond, Bank of America, obviously. And then that's really it. So, but like these are just for Christmas, just snow and ice only, right? So then you have other ones that'll do like landscaping, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Snow, Matt, you don't get snow anymore? But listen, the whole thing behind these contracts is the whole, I'll share this part of the list. Manager, you might not get snow anymore, but the whole thing behind it is the less it snows, the more you make, right? Even though there's a floor and ceiling to it, meaning, well, you want to get paid, the less, obviously, the less snow, the more you make, right? But there's a floor and ceiling to it, so there has to be the minimum at least 3 to 4 inches for the season, and then that's your floor, and then your ceiling obviously would be fucking 12, and anything after that, you really should get hooked up with like a concrete company, a mason company, because that's what a lot of them do. They'll go after these contracts also, because what else are they gonna do in the wintertime? You know what I mean? So, and then it has Brian, you sleeping over there?
No, I'm watching my iPad here. I got it up on my iPad.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, he's sleeping.
So basically, it'll break down to. See, it breaks down like by the county where you want to go. It'll tell me. It'll tell me like here. I'll show you. Like it'll be for like this one here is for five equal installments from December through April. First payment sent in January begins at 1 inch, and then obviously after that, then I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but. Madam G wrote, Bird was trying to get guaranteed money. Well, I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but yeah, kind of. Madam G, right, but here, soon nobody going to do snow contracts when they don't snow anymore. Yeah, I'll tell you what, when it comes to, Madam G, yes and no. They still need, certain locations still need contracts because they need that peace of mind that the shit's covered. And a lot of them have their budgets where they budget in for snow. Obviously, there's going to be certain smaller parking lots in them where they'd want to be, per event, right? And then, but like when you have like even daycare centers, right? They have a budget for the season. So even if you're a solo guy, you can go after all of them, and basically, like the way I do it is I use WeatherWorks, right? It's a little bit expensive for some, but that's what I use, and I take the average of the past 5 years, and then that's how much snow we get, and then we always add that sheet into the bid, and then that's how you put your bid in. So all these sites. Like they're on my list, and there's companies out there that are not even on my list that still require to have someone on hand, right? So that's what you got to have. You got to have these contracts and these bids because, like Andrew said, yeah, it is guaranteed money, but it's not for everybody. It's how I do things, and it's for me. So I want to know that every month we have a check coming because. Even before we sold Lawnscapes, my wife and I, we had an agreement. We never wanted to lay anybody off, right? So that's where you get these, when I'm constantly doing this shit, that's where you get it. Look at these two freaks on the screen. Jim said, I spend money just to blow it. Well, listen, that's what you do. So
what's up, Ken? How's things going for you?
Ken says, what's up, my fellow landscaping weirdos?
Oh, I'm awake, Ken. I'm awake.
Yeah,
I'm just watching for the nightly lot lizards to determine if I want to put any bids out or not. That's all.
But anyway, you can even up by you, Matt. Like I have sites. I don't know how close you are to Delaware County, but like all these learning centers, right? And again, it's not for everybody, but it's what I like to do, right? So like you have a list of all these learning. I keep doing this wrong. All these learning centers that you can bid on, right? So they all have their budgets in for the year. So some of them have their budgets. Don't have it. Some of them have it split. Like these are all split, meaning snow and ice only. Well, you have some HOAs where they want a complete grid for snow and ice and for landscaping. Nice. Everyone needs a little tail. Yeah. Well, that's what Brian's trying to get. He's trying to get a little tail right now. Or a little head. Little tail, little head. One of them. So Brian getting head right now. Yeah. You know what? I didn't even see that. That's probably exactly what he was doing.
He always asks to see their teeth first.
You know what? He's probably got a little midget underneath there.
Yeah. She asked me a little while ago if she could hang a bucket over my head and swing on the handle, and I said no.
Yeah, she probably snuck in that little window on the side door. I didn't even think about that. All these old slouched out.
Oh shit.
But anyway, and like I said, it's not for everybody, but works for me. So
that's all that matters.
That's it, man. That is it. You know what I mean?
It works for you.
It's like fishing, really, or like with Brian with his lot lizards. You know, you cast out and you hope the one grabs it. So there's no difference between me bidding or the way.
It's like dessert, Ken.
It is. Cigars are taken. I see you. He's fucking speaking. Yeah, let me tell you something. He conquered that midget. Yeah.
He dominated that midget. What are you talking about?
Ken, it's all good. It's all good, man. Listen, I enjoy my laughs, trust me. But I'll tell you what, Ken, you definitely opened up my eye tonight. That's for sure. I mean, look at him.
Yeah, his eye.
His leg to the side.
His
You can't
brown
even see Brian. He's got his leg to the side, his cigarette up. You got the AC going.
Oh no, we sitting here with the windows down. It's 80 degrees.
Oh, that's how she crawled in.
It's 80 degrees. The AC's on.
That's right.
All good. I'll just sell my dump trailer and Xbox this winter. I know how to get through the winter. Damn. Yeah, well.
People are still talking about that guy?
Yeah. You thought he was here to talk to you two fools. Nah. It's all distraction, Ken. It's all distraction. He said the tablet's on the dashboard. The tablet's really on top of her forehead.
Well, you know. I'm too blind to read comments on the phone, so.
I got you. That's why I got my glasses on. Well, that and my paperwork.
Virgil's got his cheaters on because he's too cheap to go get real fucking glasses.
But anyway, then you can get the you can get the sheet, right, which tells you what everybody else is bidding against, and these are just the monthly payments. So it's crazy how wide apart it goes, because one guy will be at 10 or 11,000 for the month, where another guy will be charging 16,000 for the month. That's for November through
February.
I think right. Yeah, from March to November. Sorry, but it's definitely interesting to see because it definitely makes you question your numbers. That's for sure. Ken, how many miles you got on this mission, Brian?
No, I'm typing it.
Oh, he's typing it in. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just to show y'all that this is a laptop sitting here. It ain't no damn porno running or anything like that.
Yeah. You minimize the screen.
You see, we have to relax. The government tells me I'm tired after the whole 70-hour week thing, you know. So we have to relax on the golf course and rejuvenate from the weekends. That's how this works.
Yeah, because
this is true, Ken. This is very, very true. Very, very true. That'll come back to bite you. What you do is you borrow your buddy's phone and do it on that.
That's
It's a little
fucked up.
lot lizard when you shove her head down.
That is so messed up. That is so messed up.
Yeah, this
So-
truck will run 85, but no, we don't do that around here. 65, 70 max. I do short haul stuff, so my stuff's only a couple hours each way. I'm not running coast to coast. I gave that shit up years ago.
No more Smokey and the Bandit.
Ken said, "Wow, top speed 85."
Yep. Yep. That's about all you get out of her.
Have you ever gone 85 in your?
Mm-hmm. My old Columbia.
And that's
My-
loaded. Or
Yeah.
were you bobtailing?
No, you can go out West Texas and the speed limit's 85 miles an hour.
I don't know. I've never been to Texas. So.
Was it really?
Yeah, Idaho, parts of Idaho, it goes up to 80. There's some places still. But
Didn't
the
you
way,
say before,
the way,
like
the way-
Montana doesn't have a speed limit? Or
yeah, they've got speed limits. Everybody has speed limits for commercial vehicles and stuff. Freightliner, the way Freightliner set up is you'll get a check engine light at 85, but at 84 it'll go out.
Huh.
Yep.
Let
Yeah,
me see what
65 to
county you're
70.
in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I average about 65 around Indiana because truck speeds in Indiana are 65. But you know, sometimes we'll push the limit a little bit. Can't afford the tickets now.
What do you mean you can't afford them now? Are they a lot more expensive now than before? I mean, they've always been.
Oh yeah. With the CSA scores and all that, you start getting speeding tickets, you're done. Insurance company will, the insurance companies pull the DMVs every January, and even if you get tickets in your personal car, they'll just call a company and say, well, if you want to keep this operator leased on to you, this is what the new rate's going to be. And then you'll get a phone call from the company that says, well, we can't afford you no more. Have a good day. Send us our plate.
Oh, damn. That's fucked up.
17 years right now in trucking.
You still haven't made your YouTube channel, trucking and
No.
fucking.
No. There's enough trucking shit on YouTube. You can go
New
bore yourself.
too. He's not. Brian's not landscaping except for his own house, but his guy is landscaping.
Yeah,
Right.
I got a guy down there working on. He's got 7 properties right now. Just whimsically, just landed onto him. So he's handling that right now. So
That is awesome. That is awesome.
yeah, we're gonna flip out of this and flip over into that full time here. This will be it. I got I just turned a little over 900,000 on this rig, and I'm not buying another one.
Damn.
So yeah. Yeah, I flipped 900 about a week and a half ago.
I get mad when my
No.
truck hit 50,000. I got
50. Oh, that's fucking cute. No, I didn't used to. No.
damn. Oh my god. That was a good one, Brian. That was a good one.
Mhm. Yeah, 50,000. Oh wow.
I get mad when I hit 50,000 miles. He's over there. You see, Brian's over
Take
there hitting 900,000.
Take the fucking diaper off of it, okay? Let it grow up.
Yeah.
Sound like my fucking dad.
But that is too funny.
Yep. So this is the last one. And if it gives out on me before I make the $1 million this year with it, then I'll just park it on the side of the road and leave the keys in it and let the county tow it. It'll be cheaper than me having it towed. I'll hop a plane and sayonara. It's been fun.
Oh, there you go. That's true.
Yeah. I was actually looking at truck prices yesterday just to see kind of where stuff was going, and
Yeah.
so man, these dealers are upside down in this crap like you would not believe. Oh man, stupid prices.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Already recording spot market prices out here, you know, running coast to coast rate and stuff. Some as low as 87 cents a mile. Absolutely crazy.
I don't know. They're still fucking training people like crazy up the street, or not up the street, but like 5 minutes away from me.
Well, there were some articles that come out the other day that we were looking into. Said that they think we think we're at the bottom of the market now. Now, when it'll start turning and going back up, who knows? But I don't think there's been enough fallout yet. I don't think there's been enough people turning their trucks and adjust the capacity numbers in the equation for it yet. What's up, Mike? How you doing?
I'm not paying attention here.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mike, what's up, man? In a few years, there'll probably be as many as 2-year-old vehicles now. Man, you said you get 3+ a mile?
Oh, Lord, yeah, Matt, I'm still between 4 and 5 a mile in my contract freight stuff. That's the only reason I stay up here doing it. Yeah. That's one thing I don't have to worry about. People will still pay $3 a bottle for that Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Yep. Gatorade and Pure Leaf Tea, man, and Propel. Drink your Propels.
I didn't know they still make Propel.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's good shit.
Yeah, the big push now is all this Celsius crap. I haven't tried one yet, but this Celsius is a big mover, and they're still moving the hell out of Bang.
Yeah, move my NOS, are you?
Yeah, it's green.
No, it's blue. Oh, the green one? You moved the green one?
No, he's talking about the truck. Yeah, this is a green. This is a dark green Freightliner here.
Talk about my drink, goddammit.
You got that right, Matt. You got that right. These fuel prices still up over $4 a gallon over here, even with discounts on them. That's the part that hasn't changed. Fuel prices have stayed up, but freight rates have gone down on spot market. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if that's right.
Mike, power for 2 days. Well, that had to be fun.
Just trying to catch up and about 2 days. Came back at 6 p.m. 2 days. What about your food? So I had truck and stick list. 2 days.
I don't eat.
No, something showed out of my lip. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I'm sorry, man. I said I like some Celsius. I've been drinking Ghost orange cream. I've never had Ghost.
That shit's never tried it.
No, I only drink Celsius, or I drink the NOS, but I got to get off the NOS because it's got too much sugar in it. But
dude, NOS is the only drink energy drink that like gave me the jitters.
I just like the flavor of it, right? But I think Jim told me it's got like a cup of sugar in it. So I guess I should. I think I'm supposed to stop drinking this too, actually. So.
Yeah, I've been drinking those Celsius ones. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah. They are. You know what pisses me off? The can is so small, right? So
yeah.
When I'm thirsty, but what I do is I have like the powdered, like it's the powdered Pedialyte, right? So I throw that in my water and I'm golden. So Ken said he drinks the C4. C4 gives you the jitters. I like C4. C4 is not bad. I like certain flavors, like I think the blackberry thing, like that, like the orange. I like
think that's the one. I tried this. Whatever the one that they make, like the candy flavors, like the Sour Patch Kids, and that's the one that's too freaking sweet. I can't drink it.
Yeah. Propel,
hey, Virgo, you see that?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to buy. You can buy the flavor packs now. These are like $2 a piece, $2.49 a piece. You get 10 of them. Just put it in a regular 16-ounce bottle of water, and you can get about every damn flavor there is. And these are 0 sugar.
What is propel? What is it healthy
It's
for
an
you?
yeah, it's an electrolyte. It's like
Okay.
Gatorade electrolytes in the water. That's all, and it flavors the water. And you can get these packets, and you can buy them at any grocery store or whatever.
Yeah.
You just dump it in a regular bottle of water and shake it up and drink it.
Gotcha.
But it's easier for me to do these because I don't have a ton of storage in here to go get 6 different flavors of Propel. So
Yeah.
I can do these and just buy a case of water and mix them as I go.
Man, I thought you
They
had a
got a
whole
ton of
kitchen back
flavors.
there. Don't you have a
I
kitchen back
do.
there?
Yeah, I do. I do.
He saves that space to cook his meth in the microwave.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's got one of those sex swing chairs above the bed and shit.
That's right. There's a pole back there and a disco light and a smoke machine and everything.
All for the lot lizards that come in and give you a show,
Yeah, that's right.
give you a gummy, and then you go to bed.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Up.
Or they tear it up with their jagged teeth. One of the two.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about the
Depends
little
on-
flavored bottles, Ken, that you just give it like a squirt or two?
That's what the Mayo is. Yeah.
Yeah. These are powder packs. That stuff I think is just a concentrated liquid. I've never tried those.
Scotty from Red Rock sent me some of that ELMT mix hydration. I don't know who Scotty is from Red Rock, but
I think there used to be some. I used to follow some guy on YouTube. His name was Red Rock Maintenance. Is that who he's talking about?
come on, Red Rock Maintenance.
And he was Canadian.
Yeah. Do they still got shit burning up there? We had an air advisory 2 days ago. They said because of the fire still going on in Canada.
We've been getting hazy up in northern Indiana from it.
Brian, you ever watch Jackknife TV on YouTube?
No.
He said no.
No.
Ken said yes, Red Rock Maintenance.
I don't do hardly any trucking YouTube anymore because it's just the same old bullshit from the same old idiots.
That's why you got to change the YouTube trucking game.
No, I ain't interested. Trucking will be out of my life. Out of my life. I'll drive by them and go, I know your pain, buddy. Keep up the good work. And then I'll get off the exit and go sit in a restaurant.
He says it's not wildfires. They just finally legalized pot.
Yeah. That's probably true. It's funny, you cross over into Michigan up here and it's all every billboard is a cannabis with prices on it and directions and all. Oh yeah. And the Indiana State Troopers sit here and catch you coming across the border, and that's where they do all their searches because it's illegal to transport it across state lines. So it's a big revenue, thing for the bordering states.
Shit. They need to fix that other border.
Mm-hmm.
But what? What the hell is that? Oh, shit, never mind. The amount of shit that these fucking people sent me. You'd need like a whole team of people just to go through all these fucking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You should pay your staff to handle that for you. We know you have a staff. We know you have a staff for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to focus on? Or are you just going to grab everything when you give up trucking and you get into long land?
Yeah. When I get there, I'll make the calls on it.
He doesn't know yet.
He's got all my equipment. He's using my equipment and stuff now. And I gotta finish that platform up and just, pull the trigger on it.
I got you. No, I thought maybe there was like a certain market or something that you wanted to target.
Whatever makes sense for me at the time, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
I'm not going after, I'm sorry.
You have a lot of business parks by you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This last 3 properties we got is technically commercial.
Nice.
So yeah. I'm just gonna evaluate it and see, little mix of both. Just an easier life. Really concentrate on the flirt and squirt more than anything else.
I mean, there's a lot of money in it, that's for sure. A lot of money.
Yeah.
Contrary to what Mike Andy thinks.
Hey man. Shh. I can't speak about that. I got a bid in on 15 miles.
I gotcha.
You don't like Mike Andes?
It's not that I don't want to say I don't like the guy. I don't know the guy, so I can't really say I don't like the guy.
I mean, his channel or his business motto.
I don't agree with everything he says and does, and not everybody's going to. You know what I mean? Augusta law is not for everyone, right? So just like people out there in long land or YouTube and in the landscaping plowing community and street sweeping community are not going to agree the way I do things and how I do things, right? So there's just certain things about there's just certain things that he says business wise I just don't agree with, right? And I can go into detail. We talked about it the other day actually on my live, but
let's talk about it some more.
I don't put it this way. Years ago, my wife and I looked into franchising Lawnscapes of America, right? Or by the Lawnscapes USA, right? So we looked into it, and for the money, right? What we wanted was if someone was going to invest in our franchise, we wanted it to be turnkey, right? So that way, the initial package was going to include like basic equipment and like 20, I forgot what it was, like 20 or 30 lawns. So that was our thing. That way they start making money off the jump, because I know what it's like to start off, and everybody does in any business. In the beginning, where you don't know, right? Oh, not that you don't know, but how am I going to pay my bills? Now, if you don't have like a day job or a night job, or your wife's not working, and you don't have the other income coming in, you get scared, right? Because the uncertainty, right? That's why there's so much suicide in the entrepreneur world. Because think about it, especially if you're like if you're the husband, let's just say, and your wife's counting on you to bring home, pay the money, pay the bills. There's a lot of pressure on you, right? So if there's no other avenue of income coming in, it can be a problem, right? So the way we looked at it was, that's how we looked at it. You know what I mean? Not for everybody, but that's how we looked at it. And I just think that I just don't think you're getting a lot for the money. You know what I mean? It's 20 grand. He limited the area down to 5 mile radius. It's $1,200 now. He doesn't take any royalties. I forgot how much it is. It's a lot cheaper, obviously, if you already have an existing company, and then you're just paying. I think the fee's a lot smaller, but still $1,200 a month. So I just I don't know. There's like certain things that he says and does I just don't agree with. But that's him. You know what I mean? He's entitled to his opinion, like I'm entitled to mine. Listen, there's a lot of bullshit on fucking YouTube that I don't agree with. If people want to hear someone bitch on fucking YouTube all day, they can watch fucking Ray Ray. You know what I mean? I'm sure in real life, I'm sure he's great. But it's just not me. You know what I mean? So
Carlo,
it's just
Carlo as the financial advisor.
I'm on a rant right now.
You don't send him the money. I'm the financial advisor. You get the address from me.
Brian wants his money. So anyway, that was our theory. We decided if we were gonna do this, we wanted our logo to stick out like a motherfucker, something that people would be proud of to wear, not something corny. And we wanted it to be turnkey. So because it's hard starting off in any business. So if you're going to invest money and put your complete trust in someone, I think that it should be pretty much turnkey, right? You want to start making money off the get. If not, guess what? Listen, we all know what it's like starting off in any business. When you're starting off, if you don't have any other money coming in, or if you don't have a lot of money banked, guess what? You're in a world of hurt, right? And it's easy if you're single, living at home or living with family. But when you're out there, it's not. So you gotta hope you don't have fucking other debt over you. Otherwise, guess what? And the other thing that they don't talk about, which I wish more people did, was they don't talk about the real way to start your business. There's other things involved besides the whole equipment and all that. There's more shit on the back end that should be done the day you decide going from regular fucking mowing, the day you decide, you know what, I got 20 lawns, I want to go legit. How do I go legit? No one goes into real detail about how going legit. They give you the basic, and then they tell you, well, you just figure it out. But they all do it. Mike Andy does it. Everybody does it. I did so much research on it, on other YouTubers to see who goes into detail. And nobody really does, right? So then as you grow, you fall into shit. And now Mike Andy did say the other day that he was discussing with his franchisees credit. Right. Guess what? All that should have been discussed a long time ago. Getting your credit right, and make sure you structured correctly from the very beginning. From the day you decided, you know what, I do 20 lawns a week. I'm making some money. I can go on my own. What do I need to go legit? Now everybody knows where I stand when it comes to cash. I think you should bank cash as much as you can. So obviously, if you're going to go finance something and you need to use your business taxes, obviously you can't write off as much, right? Because you want to show more profit. But it's people just don't show the other side of it. And I know, like I was told not to mention banking as much cash because it's frowned upon on YouTube. But listen, I don't care what industry you're in. We all do it. Everybody takes fucking cash. If someone says to you, hey, I don't pay your cash, guess what? Everybody takes it, man. I know it's frowned upon on fucking YouTube, and if people don't want to hear it, that's fucking tough shit on them. Tough titty. No.
Said the kitty.
Shit. Yeah, tough kitty said the titty somehow. Or tough titty said the kitty, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that was our thing. That's what we wanted. We wanted people to be able to start off right, start making some money off the get. So, and it's a lot, man. I mean, it's just my opinion. You're spending $20,000 on a fucking on a franchise, $1,200 a month. All right, the $1,200 covers the phone calls and emails and shit. The $20,000 covers. Well, you're just paying for the territory for 5 miles of fucking radius. And then, and again, listen, it's not for everybody. If people want structure, right, and they don't want to, because listen, there's growing pains. When you, like I've mentioned it before, every time my wife and I, we thought we had it figured out, especially with our employee handbook and shit, we didn't. And then when you start getting to 40, 50 employees, dude, it can, things take a toll, right? And then the other myth of hitting $1 million. If you think you can hit fucking $1 million with doing residential mows, right? You can follow his fucking path. But that's not the way to go. That is definitely not the way to go. Because you're gonna need it's a lot of money, a lot of equipment, a lot of trucks. It's gonna fucking take you fucking forever.
He'll hit $1 million. Because he's taking all those people's money and he counts all that because he technically owns it all.
Well, it does, and he's got other stuff coming in. I mean, listen, it's a hustle, right? So I got to give it to him. But the quickest way, right? And I have yet for somebody to prove me wrong, and Lord knows I got the fucking documents to prove it. The quickest way for you to generate the gross $1 million or $1 million plus with the least amount of overhead, right?
There's things we can't talk about on YouTube.
No, I'll fucking talk about it. I don't give a shit. I was sharing numbers earlier. It's commercial. It's commercial, right? So that's the quickest way to, if that's your goal, right? To make some bank. So like like with us, right? Like for us, we figured out, you know what? We knew if we hit certain accounts, like when you're bidding, I showed you, like when you're bidding, you literally got to bid a shitload of fucking accounts, right? And then you have accounts here like this one. You have accounts that could be like 100 or 150,000 for the year or whatever. Now, mind you, this is no snow plowing, right? So you got to figure out your game plan, right? I know my guys. I know if it's me and 3 other guys, we can knock out this development in 4 or 5 hours, and I could do a small shopping center in like 2 or 3. And that's pretty much how you make your route. So that way, if you think about it, if you're gonna have 10 to 12 customers, not a shitload like a shitload of trucks and shit, but between 10 to 12 commercial clients that you're mowing every week, right? You can hit that $1 million marker, right? If you go the residential route, right, the strictly residential route, dude, it's hard, man. It's gonna be hard to bank, to make some money for yourself and your family. I mean, if you're running that big, you're at what, 20, 30%? Well, 30% if you're lucky, right? If you're how do I put this? If you need to take home 100K or 150,000, right? This is our formula. What worked for us might not work for everybody. We knew our goal. We knew we had to generate between 4 and 5. That's what we knew. Brian Japona Academy. Drawing pictures is not a handbook for employees. That's called calling.
What's up, Nick?
What's up, Nick? So,
Carlo.
Nicholas.
That's the route. That's the route. If you want to make some bank and live the comfortable life, that's the bank. That's the route. My opinion. That's the route you have to go. You're not going to make it with this. Like perfect example. This RFP here is for CVS's, right? You'll see all my fucking scribbling on it, right? These are all fucking CVS's, right? Each one of these CVS's, if you think about it, right? Each one of them, let's say you're bidding on them at $65 a shot, just to fucking mow, not including your mulching. Now CVS is a la carte, right? So that the mulching and everything is separate. But if you're bidding on, it's also time. So it's harder even with that to build up, to hit your number for you to feed your family. You know what I mean? Because what is it? 70% or something like that. 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, something like that. So you start having like look at Nick. He's putting out fucking kids like a stray cat. So
oh goodness. Don't get me started, Virgil.
So I love you, Nick. Anyway, so it's a pull-out method. I don't know if you heard of it.
Oh, man.
Anyway, if you want them,
yeah,
Or just be like Virgil and put it in a man's butt.
yeah, listen, whatever works.
I'll see a Uno video soon.
That's okay. So anyway, I just think that when you're by yourself or living at home, things are different. When you have a family or you want to start a family, your mentality has to change, right? Most of these guys on fucking YouTube, and I could be wrong, but most of these guys that say on YouTube, what are they making? 30, 40? What are they grossing? 30, 40 a year if they're lucky? That's not money, man.
Mm-mm.
Getting 100K, dude. People do not. When do you say to yourself that you're tired? That you're tired of going paycheck? This is all I'm making, right? Shit's expensive. Blades are expensive. You know what I mean? I don't have. Yeah.
Sorry, can I get you anything before I go?
No, I'm good. Thanks, baby.
Okay, I love you. I'll see you in the morning.
All right, baby.
Set my alarm for 6. I'll get up with you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks. You, if you have a family, you got to have a different mindset, man. And if you want real financial freedom, you need to have a different mindset. You don't need to have all these fucking trucks, all these fucking motors. Oh, what I was saying before, like I screwed up. Like we got a bunch of different motors. I don't have like all right, all fucking actual, all Toro. You know what I mean? I'm still. I go through my own changes of what I'm happy with and what I'm not. But to really grow a company and not spend a lot of fucking money, the quickest for me and the easiest way is you gotta hustle, right? You gotta go out there and go get those bids or search those bids. But this is really it. This is the key. If you want to start making some bank and living a good life, that's the key. You got to hustle a little bit. Well, you got to hustle a lot paperwork wise and bidding wise and trying to figure things out. But that's really the ticket right there. Any other ticket, it's just a job. It's just a job. And for some of these guys I watch on YouTube, they're better off getting a job than spending all this time and effort and money on equipment and then living miserably. Because there's some people out there that just should not be business owners. Right? So I've listened to so much bullshit on fucking YouTube. Now listen, everybody's got these channels, maybe I should really don't have much to speak on it because I really didn't do much with my channel. But when it comes to the solo guy making it, it's all bullshit out there. All fucking bullshit. I mean, it's all bullshit. I mean, you got some guys out there hustling. I mean, listen, you got to give it to Brian. He turned it around, man. I followed Brian for a while, him and his wife's journey. People can knock Brian all he wants, right? But he's put something together. He's got a business he put together, and he's got a nice social media thing he put together. So he's making bank for his family, or for his future family because his kids are young. So people can knock him all he wants. He's doing it. Yeah, and what little man, the midget, what's his name again? Mike Andes, right? So
The midget.
so I mean, you got to give it to a little man.
God.
So I might not agree with all the shit he says, right? But it works for him, right? He's making bank. Might be for his fucking cult, his little compound he's building over there. Yeah, what was that place in Texas that they had that shootout and shit?
You talking about the Branch Davidians in Waco?
Yeah. That's probably gonna be the next thing in Tennessee or Georgia. Where the fuck you? It's gonna be a shootout in Augusta. Fucking.
Well,
they impregnate all the women in his compound and shit. No.
David Koresh did think he was the Messiah or something like that. So
there you go. He's the Messiah of snow. He's the Messiah of lawn care.
Lawn care.
The midget Messiah of lawn care. But anyway, but listen, the midget Messiah of lawn care. But anyway, he's doing something, right? So it's a hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do the hustle.
But as far as Brian's lawn maintenance goes, listen, I said it a long time ago. Listen, if you're doing YouTube, I mean, if you're doing landscaping and you're not making that much, more people should. I said it before. More people should do YouTube then. I mean, what's his name? I mean, you'll get it to grow. It's still something because people don't understand something. I've said it so many times. YouTube is owned by the second largest search engine in the world, owned by the largest Google. So even if you didn't do it for the public, you can still do YouTube for your customers. Like you, Jacob, you can do your videos, and you can do videos for your potential customers. Hey, I'm doing this Burger King. This is how before and after. This is the products we use. This is how we do it. Yada yada. So it doesn't always have to be for entertainment or to make money off the views, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can use YouTube for that also. And then on the other spectrum, I mean, listen, like Elite said, he's making about $200 a month now. Listen, that's $200 more than he had before. That'll pay for his gas, his fuel bill, or his cell phone bill, whatever the fuck it is for the month. And they can obviously, if he sticks at it, it can grow. And from there, you don't know. I mean, some of these guys are making in lawn land, right? I don't know what they're doing in power washing, but in lawn land, some of these guys are making between $6,000 to $10,000 a month just on fucking YouTube, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's still bank at the end of the month, right? For doing what? For making a fucking video. For putting the same amount of time that you did when you're making $5 or $200 a month to where they are now. It's the same amount. You're putting the same amount of effort because it takes the same amount of effort to make $50,000 a year, to take $100,000 a year, to make $1 million a year. Now, if you go to Mike Andy's route, I strongly disagree because now you got to buy a shitload of trucks, a shitload of fucking people that you have to have in a payroll. That's where
A shitload of trucks and a shit ton of 30-inch mowers.
Yes. So I listen. I don't get the whole. Listen, that's their motto. You know what I mean? Um, it's their motto. You know what I mean? But I don't. Like I said, I
His
don't
motto is, well, "You work hard, you give me more money."
Yeah. Well, no, because they don't take royalties. He gets a flat of around $1,200 a month. Is what he gets. He doesn't take royalties like other franchises do. So, but he offers them other stuff. So, at the end of the day, it's a hustle, right? So, and that hustle might listen. Some people need that structure. They need that structure going in because they don't know how else to grow. So they might be mowing every fucking week and realize I'm still fucking broke. What am I doing wrong? So if they can't figure it out, they either have to get a job, or they'll keep mowing endlessly till they die or whatever, or they have to do like a franchise where something
They
like
do
what
everything for you.
yeah, well, the procedures and process are already in place because he's right. You know, you do need the process. You need the process and procedures in place, right? If not, you have to figure it out on your own, just like we had to, right? So it's still something, right? That you need to figure out what you want to do, which route you want to go. So, like cutting force, right? Like I don't know how much Star Wars shit you can use, Carlo, but like he might have a good logo thing going on, so he might be able to grow. He might be able to grow into something where I don't know. That's my random fucking envelopes, please. But I don't know. Good memory, I should remember, but I don't remember.
Did you open something on your computer or something? Because you just all roboted out there for a second.
Yeah, I hit the mouse button.
Yeah, you're.
Shit, I thought it was my service going in and out because I'm driving now.
No, it's kind of like Jim when Jim's sitting there talking to you and he goes and opens up 15 web pages at one time and then he goes crazy.
I just
Can't understand what you're saying.
His adult Fred Finder went off. He had to open it up and check it.
Close the porn site. No, you're still blah.
Yeah, he went bye-bye.
Yep. Now we've hijacked his feed.
Yeah, it's our show now.
Let's turn this into something. Let's make him famous.
Let's just talk about something we know that's going to piss him off. So he just goes on a fucking tangent.
Well, why don't you go ahead and admit that you bought a case of Golden Edgers and, that type of stuff, and that'll get him rolling.
Well, when he comes back, I'll mention the Golden Edger.
We have to determine if he knows how to come back.
Yeah. Didn't think about that one.
Yeah.
He's ended up calling Will, trying to get. How do I get back in here?
No, you're going to get a YouTube notice on another one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. He's just going to start another live.
Carlo, did you get that right mower fixed? Did Ed Wright come down there personally and fix that scenario?
Now, I'm surprised you're not asleep.
Oh, I will be here in a few minutes. I was up paying bills and just trying to get the paperwork finished up for the week.
I want to be asleep. I had to finish a job. I put a bid on a company to clean the windows on their buildings. They build commercial laundry equipment. It's called Jensen.
Yeah.
They got plants like all over the world. They're based out of Denmark.
Oh, he's back.
FBI is hacking my shit.
All right. Well, we can hear you now.
He figured out how to get back, man. Kudos to you, Virgil.
No, I kept saying I couldn't get connection for some reason. So,
Because your internet sucks. That's why.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, you might have opened some. Did you open something up on your computer or something?
No, open nothing.
Oh,
So,
well.
Yeah, nothing. He didn't open nothing.
no. The only thing I did was I touched the mouse. I touched my thing, and then I don't know what happened at that time. So.
See, I touched your mouse. I touched my thing.
Mhm.
I bet you did. Anyway.
So that's what you call it now, huh? Oh man.
But anyway, that's my rant for the evening. So.
Well,
No, I don't think you're done.
yeah, we need to find something else to, tweak a nerve and.
I heard Mike Andes bought the Golden Edger, and he owns it now.
I bet he did.
He's going to make it a staple into the Augusta lawn care.
My Lord. Listen, if he did all the power to him. All the power to him. Man. It's just like I said, if you need that structure and stuff, then that's for you. You know what I mean? Franchising is not for everyone, obviously. So, but
No.
I mean, it's a hustle, man. It's just hustle. So all the power to him. So I don't have to agree with not everybody has to agree with everybody. So, but
Yeah.
that's the beautiful part about this country, America.
America. Show enough, America.
That's it. But that's really it, man. But anyway, that's my stance on how to hit the million. Trying to get to the Billy Club. So.
Yeah.
My stance on how you hit $1 million is you find a rich old lady.
But you can do
That's
that too, actually. I mean, Jim did that. Jim, he's got a beautiful young wife, man. I mean, he's like Jim went the other way. He's like, shit, I'm gonna find me a rich young wife, beautiful wife, and that's it. God
Drop
damn
the
it.
link, Virgil.
And then I'm gonna go. And then hold on. And then and then on the weekends you can play your machine. Why, beautiful young wife makes all the money.
That's right. Well,
Money,
those casinos people, they got to eat too, Virgil. You just
That
think
is
about that
true.
when you're stuffing that envelope, okay? I just want you to think about that.
Yeah, listen, I gamble.
I actually bought some envelopes today.
Listen, Brian, the last time I went gambling, I had to get married. Remember? I don't know if I told you that story. Remember that? Did I tell you that story? That's why I don't gamble. The last time I went gambling, it literally cost me money. I had to get married. So why on earth would I go gambling again?
Well, unless you've decided to flip Mormon and you're trying to collect a wife for each day, I don't think you have anything to worry about now.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. What's up, Carlo?
You could move to Utah and,
I probably could. That's what's that landscaping guy that's out in Utah, man? What the hell?
No, I don't know.
Utah.
He's got a bunch. What's up, Carlo? He's got a bunch of oh man, lawn thumbs. That's it, lawn thumbs.
I don't think I've ever watched him.
He's got a good channel. He's out in Utah. So.
We have one called Long Doctor around here. Has like a thumb, but they're
it's a franchise.
That's a franchise.
That's a franchise for long chemicals, though.
Yeah. But lawn thumbs, he grew pretty big. It seemed like he grew after he bought someone else out. But he's got like pretty much like the same setup like Augusta Lawns, everything on the pickup, on the bed of the pickup, and he.
You know why he did that, right? With the pickups.
Who's that?
Mike Andes. Why he went to the pickup trucks?
No, why?
Because he said he got tired of spending money on the trailers, and they get all beat up and banged up, and the guys destroy them, and they look like crap with the logo all over them, which is true.
Yeah.
I'm still a trailer guy. I can't get away from the trailer. I worked my ass off to finally get into an enclosed trailer, and now it's not cool. I'm like, son of a bitch.
The one thing that I really don't envy about them, even in Utah and all that, is these guys are having to bag their lawns.
Oh no! I used to do that when I first started, thinking that was the way you cut grass. I only do that on occasion. Like, there's certain areas where you have to. It just doesn't make sense to blow it anymore. Like small yards and properties where there's nowhere for the mower to shoot it out anywhere. Or I tell you what, there's a game.
I never bagged, even if they told me to. I just freaking mulched it.
I used to put the plug in sometimes in my Toro 30 and just say I'm bagging it. And I wasn't bagging it because I got irritated.
Yeah. Well, maybe cutting it short. I mean, not cutting it short. If you're not taking that much off of it, it's hard to tell if it's fucking being bagged. So, especially with mulching blades on.
You have some customers that like to walk barefooted in their yard, and they say, I can understand that. I got 2 or 3 like that.
We do it. I don't want clippings in my house, right? So I bag a lot. Not every time, but I bag a lot. So, but they bag out in Utah. They bag, I guess where Mike Gaines is out in Washington. I guess they have to bag out there. I guess because it grows so fast. Dude, that's a lot involved there, man. You got to throw it in the truck. You got to take it to a dump. You got to pay to dump. Pay to dump it.
You know what I learned to do? You know what I learned to do with grass clippings is try to find an area where you can dump it if they have a piece of a property or a woods across the street and they're okay with it. That's helped me out at times. Also, I use recycle bins, and when I bring them home, I just put them outside, and the trash truck picks them up.
Oh, there you go.
X on it. And if they don't pick it up, well, then I just take it to the dump. It's no big deal.
Yeah, but you got to remember something. It's the cost of the dump, and then it's the time to drive there. You know what I mean? I'm hoping people can.
Well, I
can just throw the shit on the side of the road, and the city or the county picks it up.
Now you see, Virgil, this wouldn't be an issue if you had not sold your dump trailer.
That is very true, Brian.
You would have had plenty of places to let it pile and go dump it, every other week or something.
Yeah.
Have you seen that truck that's set up for bagging? It's a Isuzu, like box body, but right behind the cab is a dump.
Yeah.
It's like that is. I'm like, holy crap, that's a good idea, but that's a lot of. Okay, now you're definitely invested in bagging. I mean, that's like.
Yeah.
High dollar, it's like high dollar stuff just to do one thing, but it's kind of neat.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, not the same subject. Go ahead. What are you showing us? Piss bottle? What you got there?
Oh, no, what happened? Hold on.
No, you were showing something. You had something in your hand.
Yeah, but my screen went blank. I can't see anything.
Oh.
What the fuck happened? I was going to tell you about this is creepy.
Uh-oh. Brian, you all right there, Carlo?
Oh, I stepped on my dog's paw.
Oh, I thought you were drinking again. Oh, now we lost you completely. I don't know what happened there. Brian, remember we talked about the Honda 217? So I went to Lowe's, and they had a whole pallet there.
They wouldn't sell them to you though, huh?
Nope. I got the guy on video. He said that the Honda 217 and the Aaron's, I always say it wrong, Aaron's mowers are all being recalled.
Yeah. They announced that the Hondas were completely pulled off the shelves and none of the retailers were allowed to sell over that camshaft issue on them.
See? So, how he didn't say if the Aaron's, I was wondering why the Aaron's was taking up the shelf also. You
know that guy I gave you Gwinnett Lawns to watch?
Yeah.
He's been real up to date on all that stuff, and he went and bought a Y Bravo or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's what he's running right now. He still has his old Honda, and he ordered another spare engine
Okay.
before you can't get them, and he's going to shelf the engine for his old one, but the new one he gave back to the dealer and got that Y Bravo, which is what they're calling an Arians or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's been running that for a couple of weeks, but I haven't caught up on his stuff to see, what the scenario is.
Yeah, I've been slacking on YouTube. He pops up on my YouTube. Ever since you told me about him, I subscribed to him, and he I went in there. They had a full pallet in there, and then I thought they were taking it out. Oh, hold on, Cole's in the basement.
Yeah, they were told that they can't. They're not allowed. None of the retailers are allowed to sell them.
Yeah.
They're shipping them back. They're recalling them, and they're going to quit. They're going to quit. I think September or October. You're not even going to be able to get one anyway.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. So, but
so
Was that a Cummins engine?
The Honda mowers that just stopped.
Honda. Yeah, they talked about that a year ago.
Yeah, so because I went to Lowe's, there was a whole pallet there. They were wrapping up. I thought they would put them out on the shelf, but I went down the aisle, dude. They had 2 gas-powered mowers. Everything was battery. Everything was battery.
Yeah, Carlos, they stopped the sale of all the Hondas because of the engine problems.
Yeah.
So
the engine has problems.
Yeah, the camshaft. It's a bad design, and I guess a spring on the camshaft or something.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, you can. There's a guy I follow there out of Georgia. It's called Gwinnett Lawns, and if you go to his channel, he's actually a mechanic by trade, and he's been in the lawn business for a long time. And he even shows you videos of how to take the engine apart and fix the problem if you've got it, all that kind of stuff. But he's been real up to date on it. But yeah, they restrict the sale of them altogether now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I got excited when I saw the pallet. I even got a picture of it and a video of it. But when I went down the aisle, dude, they had nothing. And I was even talking to the guy about it. They had nothing when it came to gas-powered mowers. Nothing.
Yep.
I remember when you walked in the aisles, when you'd always see, it would be like all Hondas in the beginning. It'd be like all Hondas or whatever.
Yep.
Or the Troy-Bilt. They would have Hondas and Troy-Bilt all over the beginning.
The Craftsman. Yeah.
Not anymore.
They have Aaron's. They sell Aaron's lawnmowers at Lowe's now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was telling Brian
they've sold those at my Lowe's for years.
Yeah.
It's the first year I've ever seen them.
They were telling me last week that the Aaron's and the Hondas were all on recall. But when you walk down the aisle, I made videos of it where as soon as you walk down the aisle, it's all Ego, right?
Yeah.
And then it's fucking, it goes from Ego to Cobalt to Craftsman.
Yep. Yeah, if you look up the Aaron's, you'll see, Carlo, that all that's built by those are all built by a company called Y Bravo. And they're building that mower for several different people to put their names on now.
I've heard of Y Bravo.
Yep.
I thought Gravely owned Aaron's or Arians.
They do. But that's who's building that lawnmower private label for them. Kind of like Wright did in the beginning. Wright built the standers for John Deere in the beginning. It's the same scenario.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
They call it outsourcing.
No.
Anyway, but I was going to fill you guys in on the whole Wright thing if you wanted to hear it, but I'll wait.
Yeah.
What happened?
You notice the hat I'm wearing?
I see that.
I got a hat out of the whole deal. That's about all I got.
Did that come with you? What happened?
Well, I don't know what the hell is going on. Somebody put some kind of bad juju on me or whatever the hell. I don't know what some kind of game is going on. Everything I effing touch, look at, work at, try to do, breaks, fall apart, or just disaster. It's been like that for the last couple of months. And the lawnmower fixed itself. I don't know how. And it's working perfect. And I am dumbfounded. I even told them, I said, just stay away from me. Your bricks off, house is going to fall on you. There's just something wrong. The day I go to meet them, my air conditioning cuts out on my truck. The other day. I'm thinking to myself, oh, this is great. 100-degree weather. I'm going to be sweating like a pig by the time I meet them.
Oh, you froze there.
Yep. And
Oh,
now
there you
his
go.
computer's messing up.
Oh, there you go.
Do you not believe me that I got some kind of weird ass freaking bad luck? The second I get up here, the shit started going. I'll go in the stores and the ATM machines are just broke. They won't work on the side. They're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "It's just me. Don't touch me." I put my card in there. The whole computer shuts off. I'm like, "Oh God, no." Anyway, you should see me at the grocery store. Every time I go to the grocery store, 1 out of 10 times the machines all break all at one time. I'm like, okay, I'm not saying anything. It did it again. Why did my screen just go blank?
You froze before. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's back up. Anyway,
There you
I'll
go.
try to get it out before I get cut off. Anyway, so long
You're in the
story
garage.
short, I met with them the second. This is the second time because the first time I was supposed to meet with them, I said, "Screw it, I got to work. I don't have time for this shit." My busiest day of the week, and I should have met with him then because the motor was acting weird. I mean, it wasn't even cutting right. Well, you saw him if you saw him. I haven't really made I hid these videos. I didn't make them yet because I was embarrassed. I mean, it was cutting like somebody drove a truck through the yard. I mean, it was awful. I was upset. Spent $8K. Didn't have the experience that I was hoping for. I'm like, now the thing is running like a champ, and it's freaking awesome. I can't explain how well it's cutting now. And this is what I think happened. Well, they had to readjust the deck 2 times. The second time they did it, it was all wonky. So something was moving on the deck to allow it to not accurately get leveled, right? Well, they delivered the machine to me at 17 PSI in the tires, thinking they know what they're doing. They charged me a $150 dealer prep fee. You know what I mean? Well, that was wrong because even on the rights forum, it says run it between 12 and 14. You know what I mean? So they gave it to me back at 14 PSI. It's still running like shit. I kept telling them the blades aren't spinning fast enough. It's what it feels like. I've been cutting grass for over 10 years, and every time I've had that problem, it was always a bad belt. You know, belt not tight or wrong size or something wrong, right? And so, anyway, I said, screw it. I just bought myself an $8,000 brush cutter. And I'm just going to run the crap out of it and put it up for sale. I'm done with it. You know what I mean? So I start cutting these real heavy yards, beating the shit out of it, hitting all kinds of bumps. I'm like, I don't care. I want to put this puppy through the test, right? Well, the next day I said, I'm going to clean it all up. So I started spraying Dawn degreaser all over it to clean it up. Well, I remember I got it all over the bottom, the inside, and all over the top of the deck. I'm wondering if the degreaser, the chemical molecular structure of the degreaser activated with the rubber on the belt, softened the rubber, and when I started using it, the rubber burned into the pulley because you can see the belt is like someone just took a knife and shaved the entire edge of the belt. So I was like, I've never seen that before. So, and now it's spinning faster. So if I'm using my brain here, which is not much, I'm trying to figure out exactly what happened. I think it burnt into the pulley, giving it more of a stick. You know what I mean? So it would pull better. And now the blades are spinning faster. I'm guessing. And because maybe I dropped the tire pressure down to 12, and over the last couple of days, it had time to smoosh more. You know what I mean? And what they told me was there probably was some manufactured metal burrs on the deck area that was causing it to get hung up or something. And that may have been why. But I mean, I think I was this close to having Ed Wright come out because they said they were all talking about it. They couldn't figure out what was going on. And I wish I had just kept the first appointment because it was really acting up last week. I really wanted to find out what was the cause. And they were going to take it and readjust the deck. I said, don't touch it right now. Leave it alone. It's cutting perfect. And I'm just going to leave it at that right now. I don't care how stupid I look. I said, it was running horrible just 2 days ago. Crap, I went and did my neighbor's yard yesterday. And at nighttime, that thing mulches like a magician. I mean, I am shocked at how well it mulches. So, I don't know, man. I tell you what, that was I was so disturbed, like depressed. I spent all this money trying to get a high-end mower. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Wrights are known world-renowned right now. They're all over the place. And I've been wanting one for over 3 years. And I live in Maryland, and it's my home state. And I want to support a brand that's, in my area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I even told the owner of the dealership. He kind of got mad at me and just walked away. I could tell when I told him this. I said, look, if this machine was acting the way it was now perfectly, I said, I probably the next day would have went back in there and bought a CK 61 inch. I said, not after that. I wasn't going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had like 24% off of the CXTs, whatever you call them things, or the big ones. They had 24% off. I was like, holy shit, this is the time. Might as well stock up now,
Yeah.
I mean, I love it now.
You're talking about the zero turn, the CTO or whatever?
Yeah, it's like a ZXT or something like that. I wanted to get
all right, well, the ZXT is the big one, and I think the CTO is the one they come out with, or CT something.
I probably would have got the one right below that.
Good.
The one was too damn expensive. But
yeah,
I'm holding off on buying anything right now until next year. I've been buying too much stuff.
Yeah.
I was on one of these lives. Can't remember who I was talking to, but I remember telling people, I said, you see how all these manufacturers right now are trying to screw us over with the whole supply chain crap and raising their prices. I said, watch what happens when the shit hits the fan. We're not buying enough. They're all going to drop their pants and lower the prices. Every single brand right now has a deal going on.
Yep.
Every brand. You can name a brand right now, and I can tell you they all have a deal right now.
Yep.
Skag, Bobcat, Wrights, Husqvarna, Steel, Echo. They all have something going on right now.
No, I wouldn't doubt it.
What about Bad Boy?
Right now, Bad Boy, I don't know. I'm not a bad boy, so I don't know what goes on. I'm a good boy.
Yeah, I heard a few people on YouTube talking about they might be becoming Bad Boy owners.
Oh yeah.
People that own Bad Boys love them. Not one of them says anything bad about them.
Yeah, we have a couple of guys. There's a couple of guys around here that all they do is like banks and stuff, and they love the Bad Boy mowers. So
it just seems like you get something, you get attached to it. If it works well, you have a good experience. That's great. You'll
if
buy
it
them
works
forever.
for you in your lawn, that's all that matters.
Yo, Bowman, what's up?
Bowman, what's going on, man? Oh, Bowman, he got a Bad Boy.
Yeah, he's got that zero turn. He's had that like 2 years now or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard a couple people talk about that Bad Boy. So, Ron, are you out? Is that the peace sign there? I don't know what that symbol means.
Yeah, Ron's out.
Sorry. See you, Ron. Love you, man.
Say you was all engrossed in all your little icy paperwork there and stuff, and he done gone to bed. He's probably already catching Z's.
He probably is.
They gave me one of these two so I can make sure my deck's leveled.
Yeah.
X marks. They've got one. It looks like it's almost like an L shape. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you should be measuring your blade height anyway.
Yeah.
From the bottom of the blade.
I always check the deck. I guess I was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do know that I have around here in my area, you got to run soft tires. The ground's just too soft around here to run hard tires.
Yeah, you know what? Certain golf courses where we mow, same thing. I'll tell you what, man. You can probably do really well with the. There was a guy. I don't know what happened to him. He used to mow a lot of lawns. He had the what do you call it? Toro time cutter, right? And it was a new development by a golf course. And they do the roads last, right? So when they started getting to the curbs, he was having a hard time getting over the curbs. So a couple of times we watched him, and that mower is so damn light that he literally got in front. He put the casters over the fucking the curb because there's no asphalt, and then he just literally moved the back end over onto the grass part. Because listen, whatever works. I'll tell you what, man. I for a mower, it's only $3,000 or $4,000, whatever it is, brand new.
I still have mine. It's still running.
The longs look good. I don't know how long they last because there's no hydros on there. It's a transaxle. It's one big piece. So
no, it has hydro gears on it. It has 2 hydro gears.
I thought it was a transaxle. It was one big unit. I'm sorry.
Nope, it's full. It's a full It's a full zero turn. It has hydro gear hydros on it, but they're the lower end and they're sealed. You can't touch them. Okay. I did a freaking hill embankment like this for 2 years, and it's still running. It's an amazing little machine they put together.
Listen, whatever works, man. I mean, Florida Turf Pros, he did what, 60, 70 grand his first year with a Lowe's zero turn, something like that. Bowman said 3 years still running great. Had to put bearings in the front tires yesterday, but that's all. That's awesome.
I got an issue with my front tire. Same thing.
You have what?
I think I have an issue with my Husqvarna. Finally, the first time I had any kind of issue, I saw the wheel go like this in the caster.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no. So I packed the shit out of it with grease, hoping it'll hold for a couple more weeks. Yeah. I don't know what I got to do. That's the first time I've ever had an issue with that. But
whatever works, man. Listen, I don't know how long they last, right? Even Spencer's, he had the Time Master before he bought the Skag.
I had the same one, the same Time Master he had. We started about the same time.
Yeah, so
I was looking at his videos. I was like, holy crap.
Whatever works. Listen, whatever makes you money. Whatever makes you money, man. You know what I mean? Not everybody can start off at the get with not everybody can start off with buying the new X marks. Bowman, we unfortunately got a little bit of everything. I should narrow things down to one brand, but we've got the X mark, we've got the stupid right mower. I shouldn't say stupid. We have no issues with it. We've got the
at least you didn't buy the wrong mower like I did.
I'm sorry?
At least you didn't buy the wrong mower like I did. And then I had to turn it upside down. Now it's the right mower.
Oh, there you go.
Turn it upside down.
But we have that, and we got the Toro Grandstand. So I've got like a litter. I don't have one. I'm not loyal to any brand really. It depends on like the X Mark. Now we now have a gas powered X Mark zero turn, because prior to that, which I've talked about it before, in case you haven't heard, prior to that we had a propane powered X Mark zero.
Talking about that,
yeah. Because my theory was at the time, and I still might pursue it, was that on certain bids where we wanted to be quieter and more eco-friendly, that's the route we were going to go. So we were going to go with either the plan was to either go with a battery or propane powered mower and battery powered handheld equipment, and go after certain rehab facilities. When I say rehab facilities, I'm not saying drug rehab. I mean like for surgery rehab, hip replacements, and all that, where sound is an issue, right? So we wanted to be, for sound being an issue and being eco-friendly, that was the route we were going to go. Anyway, I wound up selling the propane unit, and then I got a gas one. So, which actually I got a couple of videos.
Interchangeable.
I got some videos on it. A lot of good. It's on my phone, but I'm slacking, man. I'm slacking. You know, I might talk shit on some channels and stuff, but you got to give some of these channels credit. You know what I mean? Carlo, you go live. I got to give you credit. You go live a lot. Your coverage sucks, man. I can barely hear you. Cuts in and out. I don't know if it's your neighborhood or whatever, but at least you're putting the effort in. That counts a lot, right? And then Ray, same thing.
My Wi-Fi sucks.
He puts out a video every day, I think, right? So you might not agree with Ray all the time, but at least he's putting in the work, right? He's putting out videos. But like here, I'm doing a video on me doing the stupid hydro on the Toro grandstand. I don't know if you hear it.
So there's a nut there. See if I do this one hand. And basically that goes right there, and that's it. Just turn it.
What
Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise, I apologize.
What had happened was the drive belt broke, right? And I was trying to explain to one of my guys how to swap it out, how to loosen the hydro so we can get it back and change it, right? It got dark. Anyway, conversation got nowhere. Anyway, so I wound up going out there myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video on it. Problem is, a lot good me doing these stupid little videos if they're all on my phone, right? Like I got this one here, like that I did, right? Here's me talking shit.
Anyway, recap. I use a 5/8 with the extension. I use this because it's long enough where.
I mean, I got all these stupid videos, all these stupid landscaping videos, really tutorials on the industry, contracts, and equipment. But they're all on here. They're not on YouTube.
Virgil, do you need to hire me as your consultant so that way I can come in and hound you about following through with all of your little things that you know?
I do. Look at this one. I talk about. You can see the X mark. This is me talking about how at the beginning of the day you come back. You know, at the end of the day you're just tired. You throw shit in. There you go. Here's me talking more shit. Look at it. There we go.
I do the same thing. I do videos. They never see the light of day.
And the next day, you're like, oh, come on. Are you serious right now?
So the problem is they're all on here. They're not on here. They're not on YouTube. They're all on here.
Well,
I ran out of memory. That's the problem. I run out of memory on my phone.
I even changed this for the people that don't want to use the CRM. No, that form I gave you on how to keep track of customers and your stops and all that, Carlo. I even did this on the video, and I did one for residential. The problem is, it's all on my phone.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that
I'm slacking. I'm slacking.
I make most of my videos better on my phone. I use an app to do that called UCut. And it's actually easier than using it on the computer.
No, I was using iMovie. I was using iMovie on the phone. I was using iMovie, and then I was having somebody on Fiverr do my thumbnails and stuff. But the problem is, like I said, what's the point? Like that one I made on the hydros, that's like what, 2-3 weeks ago. So, well, I got to
make them. 3 weeks go by.
Yeah, a month will go by.
A year goes by.
I got snow plowing videos I never even put out. I talk about the light bar. I can't.
When the year lapsed, when the year lapsed that you made the video, you realize, oh shit, I'm never going to do it. I got a bunch of them. It's like they're just sitting there and like.
By the time I post
my phone
this one
on my computer,
by the time I post this one with the X mark, my X mark model will be outdated.
Well, you know, when you become YouTube famous, there pops, you'll just do this mass conglomeration of little clips and go the unseen.
Here's me coming out of the trailer. There's no one me coming out of the trailer. But again, how good is that? What's the point of having it? It's on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll see me walking in the trailer. But again, what's the point of making it if it's something on my phone and not,
Yep. I know. I got the same thing. I got thousands of videos, little clips that I thought that were interesting and never got around to it. It's just like, and then something else comes up. I don't know. Yeah. Now I got this mower. I want to make
driving it and I crash into the camera. Watch this.
Nice.
With the X mark. But
just don't run over it with the blades.
No. No, what it was, I was trying to grab it when I turned, and I don't know if it was the wind from because the chute's open. It just knocked it over. So, but
what I hate is I lose the phone inside the mower, and it goes under the seat, and I just stop everything. So I'm like, okay, where the hell is it? Did it get broken? Did it get up under the hydros? Did the fan hit it? You know.
Do I got truck stuff on there for the truck? All the stuff that we started doing to the truck, and then I got sweeper shit on there. Just anyway.
Yeah, I was going to do one this morning. I figured out how to fix my AC unit. It wasn't working this morning on my truck, my newer truck. Yeah. And so I said, you know what? I've been here, done that before. It's got to be the fan blower motor. I said, it better not be in the electronics, you know, the settings. Yeah. And so I took the damn housing off. Freaking 7mm socket. I was trying every socket, wouldn't work. I'm like, 7mm? Who does that, right? Yeah. Take it all off, put my hand up in there. I said, it's not working. So I got mad. I was like, I'm going to pull it off. It started working. I was like, oh, that worked. Let me try it again. It worked. So I'm like, so I found a little piece of plastic, whatever, and I yanked on it and stuck it behind there and put it back in there, and it worked.
Nice.
I don't get it.
It's been good. It's been good, but I'm going to sleep. I'm tired.
Good night, Brian.
Take care, Pops. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh, good night.
Talk to you,
Carl. Man.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut down anyway because I got nothing done. So.
Yeah. There you
go. Well, we knew you wasn't going to get anything done anyway. So
you guys have a great night.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you. Have a good one.
Later, man.
Oh, it's 11:30. I was supposed to get stuff. Yeah, look who decided to show up all of a sudden.
I see that. It's Buzz McKenzie. I see that.
Yeah, she's been great. I told you I got her as a rescue. One of my customers passed away.
I got you.
She's a whole different dog now. She's like my little buddy. She goes everywhere I go.
Nice.
It's amazing how much she's changed my life. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. Could have done it without her, actually. She's just 100%. She's a different dog than when I first got her. She's not timid anymore. She plays around. She chases frogs. I don't know how she chases frogs, but she finds them. But anyway.
That's good, though. That's good.
Yeah. It's the only piece of
all right, Cole, I got to finish this paperwork. We have a big day tomorrow. Thanks for coming up.
Yep.
I'll see you, man.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep.